Yeah. Sirens in the distance. 808's like a heartbeat monitor. Flatline or fight back. Live or die. Came from the bottom where the sun don't shine. Cold nights, high head, raising mine. Pressure built up over time. Now it's ticking like a loaded 9. That's the code I breathe. Live or die. Got no tricks on my sleeve. Live or die. Either take or you leave. Ain't no pause button but leave. I was trapped in a maze of doubt. Demons whispering, take the safe route. But safe don't build what I'm about. So I broke the cage, broke out. Every scar on my skin a map. Every loss turned to a trap. For the weak who nap and cap, I adapt, attack, snap. Heartbeat racing with the baseline dry. Sweat drip heavy, it don't stop. Climbing from the bottom to the top. Ready for the shot, let it pop. Live or die. When the pressure rise, see it in my eyes. Live or die. No disguise, I survive, I defy. Through the flame of smoke, every promise spoke. No joke, either build or you broke. I remember nights I was losing grip. Hope sinking like a broken ship. Mind slipping, tight lip. One wrong move and it all could flip. On the edge I stood, misunderstood. Do what you should, turn the pain to something good. They fear risk, I embrace it. Face the abyss, I replace it with a vision so basic. Win big or erase it. No halfway in this game of fate. No weak heart at the gate. Every second heavy with weight. I accelerate, dominate. Adrenaline flooding my brain waves. Raised in a storm I stay brave. No slave to the fear they crave. I pave my lane, misbehave. Rage in a cage I break out. Shake ground when I stake out. No fake route, no safe route. I take doubt and erase doubt. When the night get cold, when the truth unfold, be bold, let your story be told. Through the cuts and scars, through the prison bars, chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky fall dark and red, even when hope hang by a thread, I hear one voice in my head: move forward, never dead. This ain't about fame or shine, it's about crossing that thin line between fear and divine design, between quitting and prime. So the drums hit hard in your chest, when you push to the edge, no rest. When life puts you through the test, no excuses, no retreat, no surrender. You got one choice left: live or die. Yeah. Plates clank, chains drag, 808s crack ribs, sweat drip like rain. This ain't luck, this is gas. I was built in the basement, hunger in my stomach, dreams heavy on my back, had to be coming. Pain was the tax I paid every 100. Now I stack reps to the speakers puncture. Every scar on display, every night, every day. I don't pray for the way I carve it, lift it, make it obey. They want shine but they dodge the grind. Want the crown but won't train the mind. I was dead broke, laser aligned. Tunnel vision, redesign. Callus is thick from gripping fate. Iron will with an iron plate. Pressure cook at a higher rate. I don't hesitate, I dominate. Heartbeat sink to the kick and snare. Breathe like smoke in the midnight air. Pain in my lungs but I don't care. Add more weight, let's go there. Through the blood and sweat, no regret, no debt. Every goal I set, I collect, I don't forget. When the doubt gets loud, stand tall, stand proud. I don't blend in the crowd, I break out, unbound. I remember days I was weak inside, smile fake just to let it slide. Now I weaponize what I used to hide, turn the rage to a rising tide. Not just muscle and mass, it's the pain I surpass. Every doubt I outclass, leave the old me in the past. They flex online with a red and shine, I build slow like a fault line. Every rep another bold line, every rhyme heavy gold mine. No shortcuts in this battlefield, no fake strength in a plastic shield. I live truth, make the fake ones yield. My discipline, the final seal. Adrenaline spike, I ignite, I'm raw. Bite down hard on an iron jaw. No applause, no claws, just laws of grind that define my cause. Storm in my veins, breaking chains. Losses converted straight to gains. Sweat stains marking my lanes. Built from pressure, forged in flames. When the bar feels stuck, no luck, just grit and pluck. I don't give up, I rise when the odds say duh. Through the ache and strain, through the mental rain, I remain built different in my domain. Even when the tank feel dry and low, even when the progress slow, I reload, explode, outgrow every limit they throw. I don't chase hype, I chase growth. Every breath a silent oath. From the bottom to the throat, I float while they just quote. When the lights go dim in the gym at night, when the mirror show truth inside, when the world say quit the fight, I add more weight, one more rep, one more set. That's how I collect. Yeah, go ahead. Whisper, point fingers. I hear it all. Mock me.
I was raised in a room full of side eyes, backhand compliments, fake high fives. They smiled in my face but behind knives, hoping I'd sink, wouldn't survive. Mock me, yeah I dare you to. Mock me, watch what I do. Mock me, I'll break right through, turn every joke into revenue. They clown my dreams, say I'm delusional, call ambition wild and usual, but I'm immune to the usual. Built from pain that's brutal, crucial. Every laugh at my expense fuel the engine. Every whisper turn into vengeance, not revenge, more like ascension. I level up with pure intention. Heartbeat banging with the 808 crack, every insult just sharpen the attack. You push me down, I bounce right back. I build my throne from every crack. Mock me, I don't break, I rise. Mock me, see the fire in my eyes. Mock me, no disguise, I turn doubt into surprise. Mock me, when I'm down and bruised. Mock me, say I'm confused. Mock me, I'm amused, watch how I refuse to lose. I remember them days in the back of the class, dreaming big while they laughed as I passed. Said I'd fade, said it wouldn't last, now I'm moving so fast. How class, mock me, but I stay composed. Mock me, while I overload. Mock me, on this road I carry weight you never told. They critique every bar that I spit, say I'm too much, say I don't fit, but I'm too driven to ever quit. Every line hit hard legit, I don't need your approval stamp, I don't need your little camp. I built this fire from a single lamp, now it's wildfire in the amp. Ridicule minimal, cynical criminals, typical visuals, pitiful syllables. I'm invincible, lyrical pinnacle, turning your mockery into residuals. Every jab you throw is subliminal fuel, every laugh you give is a tool. I school every fool who drool on the thought I'd lose my cool. When I'm on my grind, say I've lost my mind, I'll redefine every limit you assign. When the lights burn low, when the doubts all show, just know I'm 10 steps ahead of your show. You laugh at the vision you can't conceive, mock the hustle you can't achieve, but every second that you disbelieve is another second I outsleeve. I don't crumble under your sneer, I thrive when the hate draw near. Every smirk just crystal clear, you fear what you don't engineer. So keep talking, keep joking, keep poking. Every word you throw at me, I mold it, I hold it, I load it, and I fight back with success. You can laugh now, but when I'm standing on top and the silence drop, remember this: you tried to mock me. Yeah, heartbeat slow, eyes wide open, still dead inside. Wake up numb, same war in my head, same cold floor, same voices unsaid. Move through the crowd but I feel misled, smile on my face but the soul feel dead. Zombie, walk with no sleep. Zombie, secrets I keep. Zombie, pain buried deep while the world move fast and I don't feel a thing. Clock tick loud but I'm stuck in place, same blank stare, same hollow face. Dreams on life support, flatline pace, heartbeat echoing in empty space. They say you good, I nod and grin, but the war inside never lets me win. Every thought crawl under my skin like decay from within. Where do I begin? Mind on mute, but the rays still grow. Cold blood flow, but the eyes still glow. Try to feel, but it don't quite show. I'm alive on the outside, inside slow. Zombie, dragging these chains. Zombie, numb to the pain. Zombie, dancing in the rain, but I don't feel clean, just stains. Zombie, half in the grave. Zombie, still misbehave. Zombie, system enslaved, trying to break free from the shell I gave. I remember when the fire burned bright, when the hunger inside would fight all night. Now it's ashes and a flicker of light, like I traded my soul just to survive the night. Scrolling through days like a ghost in the feed, watching everybody else succeed. Meanwhile I'm stuck with a mind that bleed, starving for a life but I don't know the need. Zombie, heartbeat hollow. Zombie, future hard to follow. Zombie, truth too hard to swallow. So I drown in tomorrow. No taste, no color, no thrill in the win. No joy when I lose, no guilt for the sin. Just autopilot, skin to skin, while the real me locked deep within. But hold up, even the dead can rise from the dirt. Even the numb still carry hurt. Even the shell can feel that burn when the last small spark decide to turn. I ain't gone, just buried alive. Under pressure I learned to survive. If I cut through the fog in my mind, maybe the pulse still fighting inside. Zombie, but I feel a twitch. Zombie, something switch. Zombie, darkness glitch like the grave can't hold me in this ditch. Eyes snap open, rage come back, blood pump fast, heart attack track. Every lie I told myself crack. Now I'm clawing my way from the black. Zombie no more, I'm revived in flame. Every numb year fueling the aim. All that silence I can't reclaim, but I can turn this pain to a savage campaign. They thought I was gone, just a hollow stare. Didn't know I was charging in despair. Now I rise with a ruthless glare. Grave dirt falling from my hair. Yeah, I walked like the dead for a while. Lost my pulse, lost my style. But even zombies break denial when the berry race stack mile on mile. From numb to fierce, from slow to live, from blank stare to sharpened drive. I crawl through hell just to revive. Now I don't just walk, I survive. Yeah, heavy drums rumbling like thunder in my chest. This a dream? Wake me up. I've been walking through a fog full of doubt and noise. Fake smiles, fake love, plastic poise. Everybody talking but they hollow like toys. I see through the smoke, I ain't playing with decoys. Wake me up. If I'm stuck in a trance, wake me up. If I'm losing my stance, wake me up. I don't live by chance, I attack every beat like a last advance. Back in the dark where the hunger grew. Cold nights, hard truths I knew. Every scar left a deeper view. Now I spit that fire, they never flew. They want comfort, I want clarity. Cut through lies with intensity, no more sleep. Walking mentally, I'm breaking chains of dependency. Heartbeat knocking like a war drum roll. Mind locked in, fully in control. If the world go numb and cold, I ignite like a spark in the cold. Wake me up. If I drift too far, wake me up. Remind me who we are, wake me up. I carry every scar, turn the pain into a shooting star. Wake me up. When a dream feel fake, wake me up. Before I break, wake me up. For my own sake, I don't fold, I elevate. I was stuck in a loop of routine and doubt. Same four walls, same played out route. Now I'm breaking the cage, breaking out. Let the beast in my chest scream out. Wake me up. I refuse to fade, wake me up. I was never made to be quiet, to be afraid. I was built for the barricade. They sell illusions of easy fame. I see the strings in a puppet game. I'd rather bleed for an honest name than shine in a light for a moment of flame. Every verse like a siren blast, cutting through the echo of the past. I don't crawl, I don't collapse. I relive the fire, I relapse into hunger, into rage. Uncaged mind, off the page. When I step on stage, it's a war I wage. Every line turning pain to gauge. Adrenaline spike, I'm alive in the night. No sedation, no fade in my sight. I ignite when I'm faced with the fight. Resurrect every doubt I smite. Elevate, detonate, never hesitate. Break the fate, they predetermine my state. Wide awake, never late. Dominate, I refuse to evaporate. Wake me up. If I'm losing fire, wake me up. Take me higher, wake me up. Fuel desire, turn the pressure into a pyre. Wake me up. When the world go blind, wake me up. Reset my mind, wake me up. Truth align, leave the weakest behind. Even when the sky turn gray and dim, even when the odds look slim, I don't sink, I learn to swim. Let the light break through within. They pray I settle, play it safe. I'd rather risk it, test my faith. Every breath I take, I raise the stakes. No more sleep, this line awake. So if I ever drift in comfort zones, if I lose the edge, lose the alarms, let the beat hit hard with no remorse. Shock my soul with full force. No sedation, no delay, no excuse if I fall into silence or apathy.
Turn the bass up till it crack the pavement. No chains on me, no breaks left.
Came from the bottom where the ground stay cold, where the hunger don't fade and the nights feel old. Every scar on my skin got a story told. Every loss I took to my heart to gold. That's the code in my veins. Through the fire and flames, through the doubt and the shame, I don't fold. I evolve in the game. They said slow down, know your place. I accelerate and set the pace. Every obstacle I embrace, leave competition, erase no trace. Pressure on heavy, I don't collapse. I adapt, counterattack, overlap traps while they nap. I map out gaps, turn setbacks into combat raps. Heartbeat sync with the 808 blast. Future ahead, I'm done with the past. Every tick of the clock move fast, but I run through walls, never crash. Unstoppable, even when I bleed. Unstoppable, fueled by need. Unstoppable, plant the seed, watch me rise at rapid speed. Unstoppable, through the pain and rain. Unstoppable, through the strain and strain. Unstoppable, I remain, breaking every single chain. I remember nights when the lights went dim, when hope fell thin at the rim. But I built that fire deep within, now I move like a force you can't trim. No fear in my eyes, through lows and highs. No disguise, I see truth through the lies. They talk loud but the grind too weak, I stay silent, sharpen my technique. Every verse I drop unique, every line hit hard concrete. I don't need applause to survive, I need pressure to feel alive. Every setback helped me thrive, every struggle helped me strive. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt, no way out. I carve a route, they scream my name, they shout. But I built this way from drought, relentless intense when I enter the ring. Every syllable sting like a venomous swing. I don't just rap, I bring a storm with the thunder I sing. Unstoppable when the world go dark. Unstoppable, I ignite the spark. Unstoppable, leave a mark. Heavy roar like a shark. Unstoppable, even if I fall. Unstoppable, I stand tall. Unstoppable, through it all. I don't break, I grow. They waiting on cracks in my armor plate. I reinforce, dominate fate. Every challenge I elevate, every closed door I penetrate. I was forged in the pressure zone, built a throne from broken stone. Now the hunger fully grown, every beat feel like home. When the drums fade out and the lights go low, when the critics whisper soft and slow, one thing everybody know: no chains can hold me, no fear can stop me, no doubt can drop me. I don't pause, I don't I am unstoppable.
Till I die. Yeah, no exit plan, no fallback route. This for life. I was born under pressure, raised in the flame. Every scar on my body got something to claim. They wanted me quiet, ashamed of my name. Now I speak like thunder, let it rain. Till I die, I'm riding this wave. Till I die, no feet in the grave. Till I die, no soul, no slave. I was built from the fight I made to behave. Till I die, back against walls, I learned how to shove. No silver spoon, just hunger and blood. Every setback felt like a shove, but I turn these bruises into fuel for the glove. I don't bend when the pressure intensify. I get sharper when stakes amplify. You see pain, I see battle cry. I don't fade, I'm fed up. Heartbeat sync with the baseline now. Time don't stop, so I don't stop. Every particular clock, one more shot. At the throne, they said I could not. Till I die, I'm all in no breaks. Till I die, every move high stakes. Till I die, whatever it takes. If I fall, I rise through the shakes. Till I die, no fear in my chest. Till I die, no need for rest. Till I die, put me to the test. I don't quit, I outlast the rest. I remember nights I was down and heavy. Mind felt weak, but the wheels stayed ready. Legs felt shaky, but steps stayed steady. Now my bars cut deep like this shit. I'm locked in the grind, till I die. No pause in my mind, till I die. I redefine what it means when they say out of time, till I die. They want comfort, I want conquest. They want easy, I want progress. Every scar on me a conquest. Every breath I take a brave test. I don't need applause or a cosign hand. I don't need fake love to stand. I built this rage with a steady hand. Now I break through stone like contraband. No retreat when the sky turn black. No defeat when they counterattack. Every loss I stack and unpack. Turn collapse to a comeback track. War in my pulse, fire in veins. Storm in my thoughts, thunder in brains. You chase trends, I break chains. I endure what you can't sustain. Till I die, I'll never fold. Till I die, my story bold. Till I die, hard as cold. I don't sell out, I'm never sold. Till I die, I'll never fold. Till I die, my story bold. Till I die, hard as cold. I don't sell out, I'm never sold. Even when the lights
Lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid. Even when the dream's delayed, I don't kneel, I escalate. I fight for the name, till I die through loss and fame. Till I die. Same hunger, same aim, legacy carved in permanent flame.
They can doubt, they can talk, they can keep, but I bleed, but I grind in the dream. Nothing in this world in between. Me and the top of the unseen. So when the curtain closes and we go quiet, and the crowd don't move, and the lights go light, and no one sing. I never denied it. I live for the fight, and I stood beside it. No surrender, no apology, no lie. I bought this path till I die. I bought this path till I die.
Yeah. Drums of war echo in my head. Shield up, blade ready. This is Spartan. Born in the dust, what a weak don't survive. Steel in my lungs, every breath I drive. No silver spoon, just a will to strive. I learn real quick just to stay alive. Spartan, heart made of stone. Spartan, Spartan, stand alone. Spartan, Spartan, built for the throne, but I carved that seat from the bone. They want comfort, I wanted conquest. They want easy, I wanted progress. Every setback turned to a prospect. Every wound I wear like an honor crest. I was trained by pain, educated by loss. Every scar etched deep like a cross. You talk about grind, but don't know the cost. I paid in blood when the line was crossed. Helmet cracked, but the vision clear. I don't run when the end feel near. I step forward when they freeze in fear. War drums pound and I volunteer. No retreat, no fold. Mind ice cold. Story untold. From the ashes of doubt I rose bold. Stand in the flame. Remember the name. Built from the pain. I don't lose, I adapt to the strain. Outnumbered, outgunned, still advance. No fear in my step, no second chance. I don't wait for fate, I seize the stance. Turn battlefield chaos into dominance. Grip tight on fate. No time to wait. Pressure create the diamond mine you can't penetrate. They crumble quick when the heat intensified. I get sharper when the stakes simplify. You pray for mercy, I strategize. See 10 moves ahead through the smoke in my eyes. I was raised in storms, so thunder calm me. Every strike that hit only on me. They try to break me, can't disarm me. I am the shield in the army. War in my pulse, war in my breath. War in the steps that shadow my death. War in the hunger that sits in my chest. I don't pray for peace, I demand respect. No white flag wave in my hand. I take command, I take the land. Stand so tall they can't withstand the roar of a one-man battle band. Even if I fall, I still stand tall. Answer the call. When the world goes silent, I brawl. I've been doubted, laughed at, dismissed. Left in the dark, clench my fist. Now every hit I deliver, don't miss. Precision rage with an iron twist. Legacy carved in stone. Flesh and bone. No mercy shown. I fight like the last of my bloodlines known. You chase fame, I chase immortality. Build mentality over popularity. Sacrifice comfort for brutality. Now I stand up, matched in reality. So when the drums get loud and the sky turn red, when the weak retreat and the brave step ahead, when the ground shakes under every tread, that's me.
Shield raised, blade drawn, spirit unbroken. I am Spartan.
Yeah. Heavy bass shaking the ground. Footsteps in the dark. You hear that? Better run. I was born in the chaos, raised in the static. Mind automatic, heart problematic, pain systematic, drive fanatic. Every move I make volcanic. Run. When you hear my name, from the heat of the flame, I don't play no games, I turn pressure into aim. They try to cage me, label me wild, say I was reckless, angry child. Now I'm standing 10-toe styled, while they still stuck in denial. Back to the wall, I sharpen my teeth, clench my jaw, rose from beneath. Every doubt I bury deep, now I harvest what I reap. Heartbeat racing like 808 kicks. Every second loaded with tricks. I don't stumble, I don't slip, I flip the script when I ain't grip. Run, if you fear the storm, run. I was battle born, run. Through the night till morn, I don't break, I transform, run. When the baseline drop, run. When the pressure pop, run. I don't ever stop till I'm standing at the top. I remember nights with a restless mind, demons whispering from behind, telling me quit, stay confined. But I'm not the type to rewind from the shadow of doubt. Run, when they count you out, run. Let the hunger shout, break the cage and break out. They see aggression, I see focus, they see chaos, I see opus. Every beat I touch ferocious, every rhyme sharp, atrocious. I don't wait for fate to choose, I ignite, refuse to lose. Every scar a tattoo bruise, proof I paid all dues. Adrenaline pumping, lungs on fire, every step climbing higher. Barbed wire couldn't tire, the beast with a relentless ire. I don't hide, I collide with the storm I stride. No divide, I decide to let the weak step aside. Run, when you see me rise. From the hunger in my eyes, I don't compromise. Every fall I revise. Through the sweat and strain, through the loss and pain, I remain, breaking every chain. Even when the sky fall black and torn, even when the path feel worn, I was built in the eye of the storm. Heart cold, mind reborn. They pray I slow down, lose control, but I accelerate toward the goal. Every beat sing to my soul, every verse taking its toll. So when the drums start shaking your chest, when the fear crawl up your neck, when the tension builds and the stakes get set, you got two choices left: stand and fight, or run.
Yeah. Dark streets, heavy drums. This ain't mercy, this is payback, this is revenge.
I've been marked, I've been hunted, I've been thrown in the flames. They laughed at my pain, tried to erase my name. Every scar, every loss fuels the rage in my veins. Now I strike with precision, break all the chains. Revenge! It's the fire in my chest. Revenge! I don't settle for less. Revenge! Every threat I suppress, I rise from the dirt to conquer, confess. Back when they doubted, I was silent observing. Now I move like a storm, calculated and swerving. Every lie they whisper, I'm preserving. All the energy stored, it's what I'm serving. I don't seek mercy, I take what's mine. Every beat I spit is a battle line. You push me down, I climb, I shine. Every move I make is a design. Heartbeat sync to the bass, the kick. Every motion lethal, every word thick. I don't blink, I don't slip, I pick. Through the darkness, every trick. Revenge! I rise through the pain. Revenge! I break every chain. Revenge! I conquer, I reign. No one left standing in my lane. Revenge! Through fire and blood. Revenge! I climb every flood. Revenge! They'll see the mud turned into gold by my own hands thud. I remember nights cold, silent alone. Hunger for justice, deeper than bone. Every word they whispered, every groan. Now I'm a storm they can't postpone. Revenge! I don't stumble, I strike. Revenge! Every wrong I ignite. Revenge! Every shadow I fight, I turn the night into day. Light, they want soft beats, I deliver hard pain. Every rhyme a bullet, precision sustained. You step in my path, get washed by the rain. I'm the hurricane, the tornado untamed. I don't need applause, I don't need fame, I need justice carved. I need my claim, every step calculated, it's all in the game. I rise from the ashes, untouchable flame. Adrenaline pump, veins filled with wrath. I don't pause, I crush the path. Every obstacle, I aftermath. Every enemy's hope, I outlast. No retreat, no fear, no lie. Every opponent fall when I pass by. I'm the echo of the unheard cry. Revenge my mission until I die. Revenge, even if they run. Revenge, I strike till done. Revenge, I'm the loaded gun. Every battle I fight is won. Revenge, through sweat, pain, tears. Revenge, I crush all fears. Revenge, through the years I rise above, loud in their ears. Even when shadows creep in the night, even when the world hides from the light, I'm relentless, I'm fierce, I ignite. Every wrong I face, I rewrite. They pray I crumble, they hope I fall. I rise above, answering the call. Every beat, every line, every brawl, I turn the tables, I stand tall. So when the silence hits and the echoes fade, when the night is cold and the past betrayed, no one truth in this crusade. I don't forgive, I don't forget, I take back what's mine. I revenge, revenge, avenge. Yeah. Heavy drums, dark room, no applause. This ain't given, this is taken. I was raised where the hunger never slept, where you fight for an inch, never beg for respect. They talk loud, but the actions neglect. I move silent, let the results intersect. Respect ain't a word, it's a code. Respect, it's the weight that I hold. Respect can't be bought, can't be sold. It's a fire in the chest, burning cold. Back when I left, I was plotting revenge. Now with the violent success in the end, every loss made a mind to extend. Now I break every limit they send. I don't flex for the camera or clout. I let discipline drown out the doubt, while they chasing attention and shout. I'm building a legacy route. Heartbeat sync with the baseline slam. Pressure rising, I don't give a damn. Every scar just proof of who I am. You want respect? Then take a stand. Respect earned in the grind. Respect state of the mind. Respect one of a kind, leave the weak talkers behind. Respect forged in the pain. Respect built in the rain. Respect stand in the flame, never fold for the fame. I remember them nights feeling overlooked, every door locked tight when I knocked and looked. Now they read every move like a book, but the chapter they doubted rewrote. Respect, it's the calm in the storm. Respect, it's the scars I've worn. Respect, from the battles I've torn. Through the pressure, I was reborn. They whisper my name when I enter the room. Feel tension rise like Kevin and Doom. Not cause I talk with a verbal boom. It's the weight of the grind I consume. I don't bow to a throne made of lies. I don't kneel for applause or disguise. I see truth through the fake in their eyes. I survive what they couldn't survive. No gimmicks, no image, no rented applause. No bending my morals for temporary cause. I built it from scratch with relentless cause. Through failures, flaws, and broken laws of expectation. No hesitation, I elevate past limitation. Respect's not a gift, it's validation from dedication and domination. Respect. When the room go quiet. Respect. When the crowd don't riot. Respect. I don't need to try it, my presence alone ignited. Respect, through the blood and sweat. Respect, every goal I set. Respect, no regret, I ain't finished yet. Even when the lights don't shine on me, even when the world don't see, I keep that same energy, grinding with integrity. Respect is the price of the climb. Respect takes years of time. Respect in every rhyme. Truth cuts sharper than crime. They want fast fame, quick rise. I want roots deep under skies. They want mass, I despise. I stand raw, no disguise. So when the beat fades slow and the smoke clear out, when the doubters whisper and the critics shout, I won't flinch, won't twist, won't bow. I let my work speak loud. No shortcuts, no favors, no fear. You want it? Then earn it. Respect.
Yeah. Turn the volume up. It's that march to battle rhythm. No peace talks, no surrender. Boots on the ground, hear the drums in my chest. Every breath like a test, I don't second guess. They were hoping I'd fold under stress, but I sharpen my pain in the bullet suppressed. Ready for war, since the day I was born. Ready for war, through the fire and storm. Ready for war, every scar I've worn is a badge that was brutally torn. Back in the dark where the hunger was real, no handouts, just iron will. Every setback taught me to kill, every doubt that was aiming to steal. I don't flinch when the sirens scream, I don't blink when they shatter dreams. I build empires from broken beams while they drown in delusion and schemes. Heartbeat sync with the 808 quake, ground shake every move I make. No retreat, no break. If it's war, I'm wide awake. Ready for war, I don't run, I advance. Ready for war, every strike, every stance. Ready for war, no second chance, I don't play, I command. Ready for war, through the smoke and ash. Ready for war, when the pressure clash. Ready for war, if the world collapse, I rebuild from the crash. They were talking that talk from the safety zone. I was carving my name in the stone. Every night I was fighting alone. Now the throne got my sitting and it's known. Ready for war, mind sharper than steel. Ready for war, you can't fake what I feel. Ready for war, every wound had to heal. Now I move like a battlefield.
I don't flex for applause or a trend. I don't switch for a label to blend. I defend every line that I send, cause my grinding and face is a bend. A reality, gravity shift when I speak. They go silent when facing the peak. I was forged in a fire oblique, now feast when a timid go weak. Adrenaline pumping, I'm hunting the summit. No running from nothing, I'm crushing opponents. When mind explosive, I focus and own it. The throne isn't given, I storm and dethrone it. Every opponent get folded and broken. My motion devoted, corrosion on bogus contenders who pretended ferocious. Exposure, reloaded, explosion. Ready for war, even when I bleed. Ready for war, fueled by need. Ready for war, plant the seed. Victory, guaranteed. Ready for war, through the chaos roar. Ready for war, want more I endure. Ready for war, hardcore. I was built for the war. No fear in my eyes when I face defeat. I turn every loss to a sharpened cleat. Step on doubt, grind it under my feet. Every heartbeat sink to the beat. They want comfort, I crave the clash. They want safety, I spark the match. When the sky turned black and the thunder crash, I attack, no mask. When the dust settled down and the smoke disappear, when the battlefield quiet and the echoes clear, you'll still find me standing here, unbroken, severe. No retreat, no remorse, no pause. You hear the drums, that's my pulse. Ready for war, ready for war.
Yeah. 808s, crack the pavement. Sweat on the concrete, no mercy.
Push harder. Back against the wall, I was born in the pressure. Storm in my chest, getting harder to measure. Pain, my professor, built me aggressive. Every loss turned obsessive. Push harder. When the lungs feel tight. Push harder. Through the longest night. Push harder. Turn wrongs to right. Fuel the fire, ignite. They said I break, I bend like steel. Scars on my back, but I never kneel. Hunger so real, you can taste the zeal. Every bar cut deep, let it peel. No handouts, I carve my lane. Through the doubt, through the rain, through the voices in my brain. Saying quit, accept the chain. Hard beat banging with the kick drum snap. Rage in the booth, no time to cap. Every setback, I counterattack. Put the whole damn world on my back. Push hard. When they say you're done, push hard. Outrun the sun, push hard. Till the fear outrun, till the crowd is won. Through the sweat and grind, push hard. Leave the weak behind, push hard. Body, soul, and mind, greatness by design. I remember nights I was dead broke. Dreams so heavy I barely spoke. Choking on doubt like invisible smoke. But the beast inside awoke. Push hard. When the legs give out, push hard. When they scream and shout, push hard. What you about? Let the hunger shout. They see anger, I see drive. They see pressure, I survive. Every second I'm alive is a reason to revive. I don't flex for applause or praise. I'm obsessed with leveling ways, turning pain into blazing craze, setting tracks on fire for days. Adrenaline rush, blood in my ears, fueled by the doubts, fueled by the fears. Years of tears, turn to gears. Now I shift into higher tiers. No breaks, no pause, no mercy clause. I break the laws of average flaws. Claws out raw, no applause. Just cause after cause is push hard. When you taste defeat, push hard. Rise to your feet, push harder. Feel that heat, victory ain't push sweet. Hard. Even bruised and scarred, push harder. When it's twice as hard, push harder. Pull your card, play ball, play it hard. Even when the sky collapses in gray, even when hope drift away, I don't fold, I don't sway. I attack to break a day, built from grit and friction sparks. Hustle carving battle marks. I don't whisper in the dark, I ignite and leave a mark. When the beat fade, but the grind still louder. When the weight get heavier, prouder. When the weak get weak and the strong get louder. One command, one order. No excuses. No surrender.
Yeah. Heavy drums, dark thoughts, clear vision. This ain't random. This is purpose.
I was lost in the noise in a world so loud. Fake smiles in a synthetic crowd. They chase trends, heads bowed. I stood alone, ashamed, I'm bowed. Purpose, that's the fire in my chest. Purpose, never settle for less. Purpose, through the pain and stress, every scar turned into progress. I ain't here just to breathe and fade. I ain't built just to fit the parade. Every move calculated, every risk weighed, every sacrifice carefully paid. Back when doubt tried gripping my throat, when hope felt like a sinking boat, I rewrote every line they wrote, turned survival mode to remote. Heartbeat sync with the 808 pound. Every kick drum shake the ground. Lost once, now I'm found, with a vision too sharp to drown. Purpose, it's deeper than fame. Purpose, more than a name. Purpose, through fire and flame, I remain the same. Purpose, even when nights get cold, when the truth unfolds, worth more than gold. It's a story my soul told. I remember feeling empty inside, moving with the crowd just to hide. Every dream I buried, denied. Every fear I swallow with pride, but purpose woke the beast in me. Purpose set my vision free. Purpose, now I see every chain that was choking me. They want comfort, I want meaning. They want likes, I want dreaming. They want surface, level gleaming. I want depth, relentless scheming. I don't grind just to flex or boast. I grind to become what I fear the most. A man with a mission engrossed, driven by something close. Clarity, rarity, sharp mentality, built from the pain of reality. No vanity, just vitality, rising with raw brutality. Every step I take deliberate, every line I spit legitimate. No counterfeit, no surrogate, my hunger infinite. Purpose, through the storm I stand. Purpose, God in my hand. Purpose, across this land, more than they understand. Purpose, even when I bleed. Purpose, it's all I need. Purpose, plant the seed, watch me rise at full speed. Even when the world go dim and gray, even when they laugh and turn away, I don't drift, I don't sway, I follow the fire to lead my way. They pray I fold under pressure, wait, I elevate, dominate fate. Every closed door I penetrate, every setback recalibrate. This ain't ego, this ain't hype, this that vision in the night, that inner voice that says fight, even when you're out of sight. When the beat fades slow and the lights go out, when the crowd goes silent full of doubt, I won't question what I'm about. I'm not here by chance, not here for show, not here to drift. I move with reason, I speak with fire, I live with purpose.
Yeah. Turn the speakers up, feel that bass in your ribs. This that adrenaline rush.
Heartbeat sync with the 808 drum. Veins on fire like the war just begun. Sweat drip heavy but I ain't done. Every rep, every step I outrun. Feel the surge in my chest. No sleep, no rest. Pain part of the test that I fold under weight I press. They talk about grind but they clock out quick. I lock in hard when it all get thick. Mindset sharp like a loaded clip. Every doubt they spit, I eclipse. I don't train for looks, I train for war. Every scar I earn some more. When the pressure knock, I kick the door. Leave the weak outside on the floor. Iron in my grip, fire in my lungs. Silence in the room before the storm comes. I don't need hype, I become the energy shift when I step among. Let the bloodline race. Feel the bass in your face. This ain't second place. When I step in the zone, I dominate space. No fear in the set. No room for regret. Every goal get met. Sweat equity, cash in the bet. I remember days I felt too small. Back into ropes, back to the wall. Now I stand tall, ready to brawl. Every setback fuel to the call. Through the doubt and strain, through the loss and pain. Let it flood my brain till the hunger inside break every chain. They watch from the sideline, safe and sound. I dive head first when the weight's around. Heavy ball bend, but I don't back down. I thrive when the tension pound for pound. Dirty breath controlled, every motion tight. Tunnel vision locked on the finish line. Sight they fade in the dark. I glow in the fight. I don't wait for green. I go on red light. Pulse too strong, can't calm this down. Adrenaline king with a reckless crown. Every doubt you had get drowned when I flip that switch and shake the ground. No mercy mode, no pause button. When the beat drop heavy, I start running. From the bottom rung to the summit, I don't talk grind, I become it. Let the speakers quake. Every move I make. No room for the fake. When the pressure rises, that's when I awake. This ain't gym lights, this life on reps. Every risk I take, no safety nets. Every scar a mark of respect. I built from nothing, no regrets. Feel the rage ignite. Through the darkest night. Turn wrong to right. When the whole world doubt, I fight. They want comfort, I want more. They want applause, I want war. They want easy, I want sore. Cause pain built power at the core. So when the bass hit hard and your chest feel tight, and the room starts shaking left to right. That's not noise, that's will in sight. That's hunger primed, they're ready to strike. No excuses, no mercy, no slump. Turn it up, feel it surge. Pump.
Yeah. Drums in the distance. Sky turning red. You better. I hear the march in the back of my mind. Boots on gravel, vengeance in time. They want peace talks. I decline, I was built for the storm. Frontline design. No fear in my breath. I ain't scared of death. Every scar a crest, battle-tested heart beating out my chest. I don't flinch when the tension rise. I get calm when the panic flies. See the truth through the smoke and lies. I don't blink, I strategize. They talk tough in a safe little zone, but crumble quick when the heat get thrown. I've been forged where the weak disown. Now I carry steel in my tone. Helmet's cracked but my will intact. Every setback just counterattack. Pressure heavy, I double that. Turn defense mode to a savage act. When the sirens scream, this ain't a dream. Tear at the seam of a fragile world built on steam. No retreat, no fold. Heart ice cold. I've been told only the ruthless get to grow old. I was raised in a battlefield zone where love felt scarce and the nights were stone. Every loss carved deep in bone. Now I fight like I something to atone. No medals pinned on my chest for show, just grit and scars that glow. They see rage but they don't know it's survival instinct and overthrow. Mind on blade, plans well made. No masquerade, I don't bluff, I invade. I don't need a crowd to validate. I don't wait for fate to negotiate. When the pressure climb, I elevate. Break through walls, they hesitate. War in my thoughts, war in my veins. War in my hunger, war in my aims. War in the rhythm that pound in my brain. War when I step and they whisper my name. No white flag wave in my sight. No surrender under this light. If it's wrong or right, I fight till the dust settle after the strike. Let the ground shake, no mistake. Every breath I take sound like thunder when I awake. I've been doubted, I've been tested. I've been silent but never arrested. Now the beast inside invested. Every ounce of my pain manifested. They thought I'd fall under pressure's weight. Didn't know I feast on fate. Every locked door I violate. Every limit I annihilate. This my decree. You verse me. Set it free. This is the final identity. So when you hear that distant roar, when your comfort zone hit the floor, when the calm don't exist no more, that's me knocking at the door. No fear, no pause, no mercy law. You ask for peace, I pray for war.
Obsession, yeah. Turn the volume up. This ain't passion, this possession. I don't dream smart, see red when I blink. Every second wasted got me on the brink. Clock tick loud like it's mocking my grind. So I hunt every goal like it's war in my mind. Yeah, I breathe this.
never leave this. Obsessed, they don't see this. Tunnel vision locked, I don't need wish lists. I was built in the basement of doubt and stress. While they party late, I was training relentless. Every rep, every line, every ounce of finesse. Stack pain into power, now I'm dangerous. No half-step move, no halfway drive. Either all in flames or I don't arrive. They call it extreme, I call it survive. If I don't push hard, I don't feel alive. Mind on loop, replay the grind. Sleep feel weak when the dream too loud. They want balance, I want the crown. I don't float, I drown in the sound. Obsessed, hard on attack. Obsessed, no turning back. Obsessed, world fade to black. When the target in sight, I'm a full-on impact. Obsessed, no chill in my zone. Obsessed, I stand alone. Obsessed, skin and bone till the hunger inside turn flesh to stone. I remember days they laughed at the vision, said calm down, you lack precision. Now I move so sharp, it's incision. Every doubt they had just fueled the ignition. I don't scroll, I don't stall, I don't coast. While they toast to the bare minimum boast, I'm ghost in the lab with a venomous note, building empires from a single quote. Obsessed, yeah, I'm wired different. Obsessed, every fire persistent. Obsessed, no quiet distance. Every setback, just add resistance. Sweat on the floor, blood on the pen. Every loss turn lesson again. I don't pray for luck, I pressure to win. Till the door break down and I step right in. Voice say slow down, I mute that. Fear say don't jump, I shoot past. If I fall, I bounce back ruthless. Steel spine, no blueprint, useless. No comfort zone, no neutral state. I feast on pressure, I chew on fate. They see success, I see what's at stake. If I blink too long, I suffocate. Obsessed, with the climb so steep. Obsessed, no time for sleep. Obsessed, promises I keep, even if the grind cut bone that deep. Yes, home in the pit, stab on the night. Halo with the shots in the bite. No chest can alone want a bat. 1, 2, 3, 4. This ain't fame chase, this war inside. Me versus me with no place to hide. Every flaw God I magnify, then crush it down till it petrified. I don't flex for show, I flex for proof that the kid they doubted could break the roof. Every breath I take is uncaged truth. Every line I spit, bulletproof. Obsessed, yeah, the fire intense. Obsessed, built from defense. Obsessed, past trauma immense. Now I turn that weight into dominance. They say it's unhealthy, maybe it's true, but average living ain't something I do. I'd rather burn bright, chasing what's due, than sit in regret with a safe point view. So when you see me locked in the zone, eyes so sharp, jaw like stone, know this hunger fully grown. Yeah. Turn the pressure up, heavy drums, heart pounding. This that wartime rhythm. I was built in the fire where the weak don't survive. Every loss carved a scar just to keep me alive. They said give it a rest, let the dream die. But I breathe ambition every second I'm alive. No quitting, that's stitched in my skin. No quitting, that's how I begin. No quitting, when odds closing in, I don't fold, I reload from within. Back against ropes, I don't choke, I attack. Every setback, just a lesson I stack. They want comfort, I want combat. Turn pain into bars, let the mic snap back. Pressure make diamonds, I'm cut from the core. Every doubt just fuel for the roar. When they shut one door, I break 4 more. Kick down limits, now I'm settling scores. Heartbeat sync to the 808 blast. Future ahead, but I'm done with the past. Every tick of the clock move fast, but I run through walls, I don't crash. No quitting, even when it burns. No quitting, every loss I learn. No quitting, let the fire churn. I don't wait for respect, I earn. No quitting, when the nights get cold. No quitting, when the truth unfolds. No quitting, I don't break, I mold. Pressure turn a heart to gold. I remember them laughs when I said I'd rise. Saw doubt in their smirks, disbelief in their eyes. Now the same ones quiet, no replies. Cause I grind in silence, let results surprise. No quitting, that's a permanent state. No quitting, I don't hesitate. No quitting, I accelerate. Through the storm, through the hate. Every bruise got a memory attached. Every fall made the comeback unmatched. I don't fear being cornered and trapped. I adapt and attack, counteract. Mind sharp like a blade in a sheath. Truth heavy, every word that I breathe. They can doubt, but they still underneath. While I climb through the grit and the grief. I don't crack under pressure, I thrive in the wreckage. Turn pain into leverage, aggression my message. No rest for the restless, I press every second. Confess I'm obsessed with progression and stepping ahead of the noise. I deploy every weapon, a lesson, intention, redemption is beckon. I rise when I'm tested. No quitting, no question, no quitting.
When the beat fade out and the lights go dim, when the world feel cold and the odds look slim, I don't bow, I don't bend, I don't trim. This hunger in my chest don't end within. No surrender, no retreat, no defeat. I don't stop, I repeat, no quitting. Yeah. Heavy drums, dark streets, adrenaline pumping. No hesitation, no mercy. This is never fail. I've been walking through fire where the weak collapse. Every punch, every hit, I absorb, I adapt. They whispered I'd break, they counted the gaps, but I turned every setback into a full-blown trap. Never fail, I move like a storm. Never fail, every bone, every form. Never fail, through the night I transform. Every scar is a map of my norm. They laughed at my hunger, laughed at my grind, try to bury my name, try to blind my mind, but I sharpened the edge, left the doubt behind. Now the ones who betrayed me see their stars confined. I don't chase the fake, I chase respect. Every word I spit is precise, direct. Every challenge I face, I dissect. Every loss, every pain, I redirect. Heartbeats sync with the bass and snare. Every step calculated, no despair. I don't falter, I don't care if the world go cold. I'm already there. Never fail, even when I bleed. Never fail, every strike I lead. Never fail, through the fire and greed, I rise above every misdeed. Never fail, through sweat, pain, and scars. Never fail, I reach for the stars. Never fail, I break all bars. My spirit forged in battle wars. I remember nights cold, no one in sight. Dreams deferred, hunger tight. Every wrong, every fight built the armor that fuels my might. Never fail, I strike back with precision. Never fail, every move, no omission. Never fail, I dominate the mission. Every obstacle, crushed with ambition. They want shortcuts, I want the grind. They follow trends, I redefine. Every beat I hit, every line marks the legacy that's truly mine. I don't bend for applause or fame, I carve every battle, stake my claim. Every challenge, every flame, I rise, relentless, untamed. Adrenaline surge, veins filled with rage. I don't pause, I don't disengage. Every enemy meets my cage. I turn every page into war stage. No retreat, no hesitation. Every line pure dedication. I rise above every expectation. Never fail, that's my foundation. Never fail, even if they try. Never fail, I climb, I fly. Never fail, I conquer, defy. Every limit I touch, I magnify. Never fail, through storms, through rain. Never fail, I endure every pain. Never fail, I break every chain. Victory mine, my soul remains. Even when shadows creep and doubts attack, even when the world wanna push me back, I stay relentless, never off track. Every loss is a lesson, every hit is a plaque. They pray I fold, they pray I lose. I counter strike with no excuse. Every line I spit, a weapon profuse. Every moment I seize, I produce. So when the beat hits hard, the bass shake the ground. When the lights dim low, silence all around. No one truth, echo the sound. I don't break, I don't bow, I don't quit, I never fail. Never fail.
Yeah. Turn the speakers up. Feel that bass in your ear. This ain't pressure, this is fuel. Born in the fire where the weak don't last. Every scar on my skin from the weight of the past. They said I'd shatter, said I folded fast. Now I'm built like steel, unbreakable cast. Never break, that's the code I live. Never break, every drop I give. Never break, through the negative I don't fall, I outlive. Back against walls I learned how to fight. No silver spoon, just hunger and bite. Stay 10 toes in the dead of the night. Now my shadow loom large in the light. Pressure don't crush me, it shapes my frame. Every loss just feeds the flame. They want comfort, I want the game. Carve my legacy into my name. Heartbeat sync with the 808 knock.
mark. Time don't stop, so I don't stop. Every tick of the clock, one more shot. At the throne, they said I could not. Never break, even when I've been. Never break, I don't pretend. Never break, to the very end. I don't lose, I transcend. Never break, through the pain and doubt. Never break, when they count me out. Never break, hear the crowd shout. I turn whispers into clouds. I remember nights feeling cold and numb. Every dream felt too far to come, but I loaded my mind like a loaded gun. Now I fire back to the doubt undone. Never break, that's the mindset lock. Never break, when the pressure shock. Never break, I don't fear the clock. I outwork, outlast, outtalk. They talk big when the lights on bright. I move silent, prepare for the fight. Every verse hit sharp and tight, like a blade in the dark at night. I don't bow to applause or fame. I don't switch just to fit a lane. Every bruise, every strain, built a monster inside the brain. I don't crack into chaos, I conquer the storm. I reform every norm they perform, transform every wound I've worn, in the armor that's battle-born. Relentless, intense when I step in the ring. Every syllable cut like a sting. You can doubt, you can hate, do your thing, but I rise when the pressure swing. Never break, even if I crawl. Never break, I stand tall. Never break, through it all. If I stumble, I don't fall. Never break, when the world go dark. Never break, I ignite the spark. Never break, leave a mark. Heavy heart, heavy bar. Even when the road gets steep and rough, even when the climb get tough, I was built from stubborn stuff, skin thick when the times get rough. They pray I quit, they wait for cracks. I turn setbacks into comebacks. Every attack just sharpens tracks. Now I'm 10 steps ahead of the pack. When the beat fades slow, when the lights go dim, when the odds stack high and the chance is slim, I don't bend, I don't trim. This hunger in my chest won't dim. No surrender, no retreat, no defeat. I don't shatter, I don't shake. I never break.
Yeah. This ain't for the weak. This ain't for the fake. This is domination. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT.
Yeah, step in the zone, feel the quake, hear the roar. Every bar I spit, leave them broken on the floor. They thought I was soft, I'm a lion, hear me soar. Every battle I face, I return tenfold more. Greatest of all time, go. Every line, every rhyme, go. I don't wait, I climb. Every step that I take, redefine. Yeah, I was raised in the fire where the weak complain, where every loss taught me to master the pain. I turned the struggle into a kingdom to reign. Now my legacy hit like a runaway train. They talk, they speculate, they try to debate. I innovate, dominate, calibrate my fate. Every failure I faced, I accelerate. Now my presence alone intimidate. Heartbeat sync with the baseline crack. Every opponent better watch their back. I don't slip, I don't lack. I turn the battlefield into my track. Go, I don't follow, I lead. Go, I plant every seed. Go, I exceed every limit, every creed. Go, through the struggle and grind. Go, every challenge I find. Go, I redefine the standard for all mankind. I remember nights when nobody believed. Every dream I had, they wanted me deceived. Now my bars hit sharp, every word conceived. Legacy alive in every track I breathe. Go, I don't stumble, I attack. Go, every move I stack. Go, I counter every flack. Every obstacle I crush, every door I crack. They want fame easy, I want history. I turn every line into a victory. Every beat I touch, I write mystery. They can't match the grind, the intensity. I was forged in storms, I thrive in pressure. Every loss turned to gold, my own treasure. I don't chase trends, I chase measure. Every step, every breath, pure pleasure. Adrenaline spike, my veins ignite. Every lyrical weapon, sharp and tight. I ascend through the darkness of night, claiming every crown, every fight. No mercy, no pause, no imitation. Every move calculated, total domination. I rise beyond any expectation. Forever the standard, the foundation. Go, even if they hate. Go, I accelerate. Go, I dominate. Every stage I step, I elevate. Go, through the sweat and tears. Go, through the pain and fears. Go, I persevere till the whole world hear my career. Even when the lights dim, I shine relentless. Even when the crowd fade, my steps tremendous. Every rhyme, every bar, vivid, tremendous. I'm the storm, the force, the epic sentence. They pray I falter, they pray I fall. I'm unshakable, answer every call. Every attack I face, I brawl. I rise above, standing tall. So when the beat hits hard and the crowd feel the quake, when the game's online and the world awake, know one thing, no debate, I'm not just a player, I'm the GOAT. Greatest of all time.
Yeah. This that battlefield sound. Heavy bass, earth shake. No retreat, no surrender. Time to charge. Step on the ground, hear the thunder roll. I don't kneel for nothing, I'll sell my soul. Every scar I carry got a story untold. Every hit that I took only made me bold. I'm moving in full force, no backtrack, no remorse. Through pain, I endorse. Every setback's fuel for my core. They talk about grind, but they soft like foam. I was built in the trenches, learned to roam. Where every night cold, every street a tomb. Now I stomp the stage like a sonic boom. I don't chase cloud, I chase respect. Every bar like a bullet, perfect, direct. You hesitate, I intersect. Your doubts become my architect. Heartbeat sync with a snare and kick. Every motion precise, every strike quick. I don't bend when the world get thick. I break through walls, I pick every brick. No fear in my chest. Every test I invest. I never rest till the last obstacle confess. Through the smoke and fire, rising higher and higher. I'm the spark, the wire. I ignite, inspire to retire. Through the smoke and fire, rising higher and higher. I'm the spark, the wire. I ignite, inspire, never tire. I remember nights when the cold was deep. Dreams felt distant, buried in the heat. But I trained my mind while they slept cheap. Now I storm the game, it's mine to reap. I don't stumble, I attack. Every move I stack, no turning back. Every hit I take, I counteract. They copy the moves, but they lack the grind. They mimic the voice, but don't speak from the mind. I built from the struggle, leave weakness behind. Every lyric I spit is a battle sign. I don't wait for mercy, I demand the throne. Every step calculated, every bone my own. I take the crown with the weight I've known. I'm the hurricane rising, full blown. Adrenaline surge, I run through the storm. No hesitation, no pause, no norm. I transform every loss, every form into power, precision, raw reform. They try to block, I dismantle and tear. Every challenge I face, I dare. Through the chaos, I prepare. No one stands when I'm fully aware. Even if I bleed, every strike I lead, I plant the seed, victory guaranteed. Through the fire and pain, through the struggle and strain, I break every chain, I rise and remain, reign. Even when the sky darkens, clouds collide. Even when the earth shakes and the weak hide, I don't falter, I stride. Every obstacle I turn to pride. They pray I pause, they pray I fail. I accelerate, I oversail. Every tack I turn to hell. I'm a force of nature, storm scale. So when the drums hit hard and the crowd feel the quake, when the world stands still, I step in the wake. No retreat, no delay, no mistake. Hear the call.
Yeah. Heavy bass, heart racing. This ain't pain, this is power. Let it bleed. I was born in the storm where the sky stay cracked, where the weak fall off and the strong adapt. Every scar on my skin like a battle map. Every loss I took, I turned to a trap. Bleed, that's the price I pay. Bleed, but I never sway. Bleed, through the dark and gray, I carve my path, I make my way. They try to break me down piece by piece, try to chain my drive, try to silence the beast. But the pressure only gave me teeth. Now I feast on fear, never retreat. Back when the nights felt endless and cold, dreams felt distant, heavy to hold. I learned pain turn iron to gold. Now my heartbeat militant, bold. Heartbeats sync with the 808 knock. Tick-tock sound like a loaded clock. Time don't wait, so I don't stop. I rise every time I drop. Bleed, even when I'm cut deeply. I don't fold, don't weep. Bleed, no surrender, no retreat. Stand tall on my own 2 feet. Bleed, through the fire and rain. Bleed, through the loss and pain. Bleed, I remain unchained in my lane. I remember nights when the doubt was loud. Voices in my head forming a crowd, telling me quit, don't stand proud. But I roar back hard, unbowed. Bleed, that's the oath I swore. Bleed, but I want more. Bleed, till my spirit spirit soar through every locked and broken door. They see the strength but not the cost. They see the crown but not the loss. Every bridge I burned, every line I crossed made me a force they can't exhaust. I don't cry when the world get grim. I sharpen the blade from the edge within. Every bruise a reminder I win. Every fall just thicken my skin. Adrenaline spike, I ignite in the night. Every word I write is a fight. I don't run from the dark, I bite. Turn the black into blinding light. Relentless, aggressive, intense when I strike. Every beat I spike, every hater dislike. I hike through the storm with a mic and I rise to a permanent height. Bleed, if that's what it takes. Bleed, I don't break. Bleed, wide awake. Every move I make, earthquake. Bleed, through sweat and tears. Bleed, through doubts and fears. Bleed, through the years till my legacy echoes in ears. Even when the lights go out on the stage, even when they mock with rage, I channel the pain into lyrical blades. Every line cut clean, serrated. They pray I collapse, lose control. I tighten my grip on the goal. Every wound strengthens my soul. Every drop of blood makes me whole. So when the beat fades slow, when the smoke clear out, when the critics whisper, the cowards shout, know one thing beyond doubt: I don't fear the hurt, I don't fear the fight, I don't fear the cost. If I gotta give everything I got, I bleed.
Do they see sweat and sing?
Like me. Yeah. You got something to say? Say it louder.
I'm done playing nice, done biting my tongue. They mistake my silence like I'm the weak one, but I'm the load and rousel you and your guns. Not a recall out when the truth gets sung.
Fight me,
I don't bow.
fight me,
Not now.
fight me.
I don't need your crown, I'll rip it off your head and throw it to the ground. You taught me from behind the screen, keyboard covered synthetic meme. I'm in the trenches you've never seen, with a knife stay cold in the air, stay lean. I don't flinch when the shots get fired, I get wild when the stakes get higher. You get tired, I perspire, turn your whole campaign to a funeral pyre. Go ahead, throw dirt on my name, every shovel for the stew in my flame. You want smoke, I bring propane. Strike that match, watch who remain.
Fight me,
If you ain't my grind,
fight me,
if I cross your mind,
fight me,
I'm one of a kind. Pressure turn gold and the diamond shine.
fight me,
If I don't comply,
fight me,
if I aim too high,
fight me.
I don't justify, I just multiply while you amplify. You love when I fall, pray for collapse, wait for a stone, but screenshot the labs. But I snap back hard, elastic relapse, turn every attack to a victory lap.
Fight me,
I don't sugarcoat,
fight me,
I don't stay afloat.
fight me.
I'm the antidote to the watered down ways that you wrote. You copy the style, but you miss the pain. You mimic the storm, but you dodge the rain. You flex the shine, but you lack the strain. I built from the loss, you can't sustain. I don't beg for respect, I command it. Every track I touch, leave it branded. You can't understand it, cause your whole persona synthetic, pre-play on it. Go ahead, try to cancel the grind. I've been erased and redrawn 1,000 times. You trying sharper than the last design. I don't need approval to redefine. You throw shade, I eclipse the light. You throw jazz, I ignite the fight. You talk praise, till it face to face night. Then your voice don't goes out of sight.
Fight me,
I can feel your bark.
fight me,
I ignite the dark.
fight me.
Every spark turn wildfire when I leave my mark. I've been doubted since day one breath. Counted out like I owed them death. I took the doubt, digest the stress. Now I spin it back with no regret.
Fight me,
This power crowd.
fight me,
Watch me so high.
fight me.
I don't let cry. I just aim at the ceiling and defy the sky. I don't live for applause or praise. I live for the hunger that never decays. You live for the crowd and trend and phase. I live for the long-term legacy plays. So if my time make you uncomfortable, if my growth seem unstoppable, if my presence feel undeniable, good. Stay mad, stay loud, or better yet, bite me. Good. Hey.
Fight me, fight me, fight me.
Like me.
Fight me.
Yeah, turn the volume all the way up. This ain't luck, this ain't chance. This is legendary. Step in the arena, hear the ground quake. Every rhyme I spit like a landslide break. They said I couldn't, I did no debate. Every move calculated, every step I take. Legendary, not born, but made in the fire. Every line, every wire. Legendary, I climb higher and higher. Through pain and storms, I never tire. They threw shade, try to bury my name, but I rise from the ashes, ignite the flame. Every loss, every battle, never the same. Now they whisper my story, fear my game. I don't follow, I lead, I innovate. Every beat I crush, I dominate. Every hater watches, I levitate. Legacy card carve, they can't replicate. Heartbeat sink to the bass, kick loud. Every bar a storm, shake the crowd. I don't flinch, I don't bow, I'm proud. I speak truth, my voice, I'm bold. Legendary, I'm the force they respect. Legendary, every move they reflect. Legendary, no fear, no defect. Every win I collect, the perfect effect. Legendary, through the grind and the pain. Legendary, through the loss and the gain. Legendary, I break every chain, I rise from the mud, rain in my lane. I remember nights cold, starving alone. Dreams crushed hard, heavy as stone. Every fall taught me to own the crown, the throne, the fire I hone. Legendary, I don't stumble, I attack. Legendary, every barrier I crack. Legendary, I always come back. No retreat, no slack, nothing I lack. They want fame fast, I want legacy. I grind in silence, perfect strategy. Every line, every verse, pure mastery. Every step forward is history. I don't chase applause or hollow fame. I carve my mark in the game. Every lyric, every word of flame. Every obstacle crushed, none remain. Adrenaline pumping, veins on fire. Every move, every beat takes me higher. I dominate chaos, never tire. My mind sharp, my ambition entire. No fear, no pause, no imitation. Every step, every breath, total domination. I rise above every effect station. Forever legendary, foundation of the nation. Legendary, even if they doubt. Legendary, I scream, I shout. Legendary, I break every bout. Every stage I hit, I stand out. Legendary, through blood and sweat. Legendary, I don't forget. Legendary, every goal I set, I conquer all, never settle for less yet. Even when the night's dark and the path unclear, even when the whispers of failure draw near, I move forward, no fear. Every victory mine, every loss I revere. They pray I falter, they pray I fold. I ascend unshakable, bold. Every lyric, every bar, pure gold. The story of a legend forever told. So when the beat fades, the lights dim low. When the world sleeps, unaware of the show. No one truth, let it echo. I don't follow trends, I don't bow to odds. I don't stop, I am legendary.
Yeah. You thought the fire died? Nah, it evolved. You can't kill what's already reborn in flames. I ain't back. I've been waiting. I'm born eternal.
I'm born eternal, never fade away. Built from the ashes, made of rain. Every scar, every cut, every phase. I rise from the dirt, I own the pain. I'm born eternal, I don't retreat. Blood and bones, I'm built for heat. You can bury my name, I still repeat. 'Cause I'm the storm you can't
Yeah, I crawled through hell, made fire my home. While they cried for help, I carved my throne. No crown, no gold, just war and scars. Still shining brighter than 1,000 stars. I'm the echo of rage, the breath of war. Every step I take shakes the core. I don't follow, I create my lane. Made my peace with loss and pain. They said fall back, I said try me. I'm the ghost in your fears, the soul untimely. Every yell I took turned to artillery. Now I talk flames, pure hostility.
I'm born eternal, never fade away. Built from the ashes, made of rain. Every scar, every cut, every phase. I rise from the dirt, I own the pain. I'm born eternal, I don't retreat. Blood and bones, I'm built for heat. You can bury my name, I still repeat. 'Cause I'm the storm you can't.
You see the calm, that's my disguise underneath. Apocalypse eyes, I don't talk dreams, I bleed them live. Turn my trauma into battle cries. Every hater's prayer fuels my climb. Every wound's a verse, every bar's my time. I'm the reaper in rhythm, the king reborn through chaos and blood. The crown was sworn. They said quit, I said burn it all. You build walls, I break them raw. Your doubt's my drug, your hate's my drive. I feed on pressure, that's how I survive. Bye.
You can't break me, you can't chain me, you can't erase me. I'm forever engraved me. I'm born eternal, never fade away. Built from the ashes, made of rain. Every scar, every cut, every phase. I rise.
Yeah.
Step back. Watch me rise.
I've been walking through fire with a storm in my chest. Every loss, every bruise put me to the test. They called me small, called me weak, said I'd never impress. Now I tower above them with a fist full of death. I don't fold, I don't flinch. Every beat, feel the pinch. Every scar on the skin is a story of battles I refuse to give in. I was forged in the chaos where the streets never sleep, where the weak get devoured and the strong take the leap. I've been bitten by envy, I've been chewed by deceit. Every step I was measured, every move incomplete. They see height, they see might, they see shadow and bulk, but they don't see the nights I was starving, I was full of the soak. I was crawl, now I crush when I push. Built from dirt and from pain, from the smoke and the soot. I'm the echo in the halls, I'm the voice when it calls. I'm the wall that won't fall. I'm the storm on your street, the shadow on your walls. I've been laughed at, dismissed, told you ain't enough. I've been bruised, I've been scorned, had my back in the rough. Every strike that they gave, I just turned into stuff. Stacked like bricks in my chest, yeah, my armor's tough. I don't seek permission, I don't wait for a nod. I carve my own path while they kneel to a fraud. Every punch that I throw, every line that I prod. I'm a giant, I'm wrath, I'm the truth they applaud. Every fear get crushed. Every lie get hushed. Every dream get rushed. I ascend with a force that I can't be touched. I've been broken and beaten, I've been spit on and scorned. I've been left for the weak, I've been shamed and adorned. But I rise like a beast, yeah, my spirit reborn. Now I walk with the rage like the world should be warned. I don't fight for applause, I fight for respect. Every verse is a weapon, every hook is a check. If you doubt my existence, I suggest you inspect the giant that moves while you stumble and sweat. They wanted me quiet, wanted me small, wanted me to stumble, wanted me to fall. I've been fueled by the hate, yeah, I answer the call. Now I'm larger than life, yeah, I tower above all. I don't bow, I don't sway. Every shadow I slay. I command and obey. I'm a force in the night that they can't fade away. I was forged in the dark, built from battle and pain. I've been counted out countless, I've been marked in the rain. But I walk through it all with a fist in the brain. I'm a giant, remember, the earth knows my name. Yeah. They doubted. They laughed. They watched. I rise jetting. Hope. Yeah. This ain't soft. It's that iron soul hope. Came from the bottom where the lights stay low. Cold nights, empty fridge, window cracked with snow. World said quit, I said hell no. Every you can't just fed my glow. Hope, not a wish, it's a blade. Hope, built in the fire I stayed. Hope, every debt got paid with sweat and blood and the risk I made. I was lost in a maze of doubt and fear. Fake friends vanished when the storm draw near. Tears on the floor, but I stood right here. Turned pain to a weapon, now the vision clear. They told me calm down, lower your tone, but silence never built no throne. I carved my path out stone by stone. Now my voice hit hard like a war zone drone. Hope in my chest like a loaded round. Heartbeat heavy with a thunder sound. They tried to bury my dream underground. Now I rise like quake when the drums resound. I've been broke, I've been bent, never shattered. Every loss in my life only mattered, cause it sharpened my mind, made me savage. Turned survival instinct to a habit. Hope, when the sky looked black. Hope, no step back. Hope, when the world attack, I absorb that weight and counteract. I don't pray for comfort, I pray for strength. Pray for lungs that can go the length. Every mile I run at full pace while they sit on the side scared to embrace. I remember nights I doubted my worth, felt cursed from the day of my birth. Now I stand tall, feet in the dirt, screaming I'm built for this through the hurt. Hope ain't soft, it's a war cry loud. It's the lone wolf proud in a silent crowd. It's the head unbowed when they talk down. It's the spark in the dark when you almost drown. Through the cracks I shine. Hope, every scar a sign. Hope, this grind divine. When the clock run out, I redefine time. They see the rage, they don't see the scars. They see the grind, don't know how far I had to crawl through mental bars. Break my own chains just to raise these bars. I fell 10 times, stood 11. No silver spoon, no stairway to heaven. Just discipline strong in a vision weapon. Now my faith move weight like a loaded weapon. Hope in my veins like adrenaline rush. Every setback fuel when I push too much. They fold when it's heavy, I clutch. Turn pressure to diamonds with one hard touch. When the lights go dim, hope, when the odds look slim, hope, I don't sink, I swim through a sea full of doubt at the edge of the rim. I don't wait for luck, I create momentum. Every breath I vow, every
every step intention. If the world shut doors, I invent entrances, turn closed fists into open chances. This for the ones who feel unseen, who grind in silence, chasing dreams, who fight inside where it's hard to breathe, but still wake up ready, bleed for belief. Not fragile as fire, built higher and higher, through the mud and the wire. I walk through the flames and never retire. So when they ask how I made it through, when the sky was gray and the storm winds blew, I say I held tight when the wig and the drew. I still got home, gotta wash some shoes. Some say I know half false, and you know the old age, you know innate.